Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video on the Mini Cooper on this beautiful morning. I thought I would do a detailed walk around to show you everything I've done to the car since I've had it over the last 14 years and show you all the things from the wheels to the engine to the exhaust and all the little things that make it unique. So let's get to it. Let's start with the front of the Mini Cooper. This is the factory aero kit that I had installed in 2014. If you notice, I painted the top and bottom exterior grille trims in the body color. It gives it a little bit more cleaner look, I think. Most of the aero kits you see might have this black, but I wanted to go with the body color to really highlight that the grille openings were black and the trim was actually part of the body itself. If you notice down here, this is also painted the body color. A lot of the aero kits will have this painted black as well to sort of give it a little bit more opening, but I wanted just the grille parts to be black and everything else to be part of the body. So I think it really adds a nice look to it, which really makes the front clean but aggressive. Let's go check out the wheels. The OZ Racing 17-inch ultra-leggera lightweight racing wheels. The 12-spoke design really opens up the interior of the wheel so you can see the slotted and vented brake rotors, as well as the JCW big brake kit. If you notice on this, this is not the standard R53 big brake kit from JCW. This is the John Cooper Works R56 big brake kit. The R56 had a much bigger front brake caliper. It was really easy to install on this. The backs were a little bit more tricky, but we got them to work. It really sets off and has a great look to this car at speed. Even when it's sitting here, it looks aggressive and ready to bite. And if you notice here, this is just the stock brake kit on the back. There's nothing special back here since all the braking is done up front. These are powder coated red from the factory, but on this car, it was a little tricky to get because for some reason they changed some of the connections from R53 to R56 in the rear to get the brakes installed. So what's really unique about this is one of these wheels has a different connection than the other to get them to fit, but they work and the brake's fine. What's also on the car suspension wise are TSW springs all the way around the car, as well as Coney yellow sport shocks. I've also got H Sport rear control arms and also H Sport front and rear sway bars. The H Sport rear sway bar is a 25mm hollow bar, which means it's just a little bit lighter and a little bit more competitive. This car is really dialed in and I love the handling of it. Okay, now we're at the rear of the car. As you can see, this has the factory aero bumper. What's different about this car is that if you notice, these are not stickers. The JCW Aero Kit came with these little flimsy stickers that you would just put over these solid pieces right here, but I didn't want to do that. I found the video and actually a post on a Mini Cooper from Europe that actually did this trick, and I actually loved it so much that I wanted to do it on my car. I actually took the stickers and laid them over this area, then used that as a template to drill actual holes into the Aero Kit itself. Then when I took it to the body shop to have it painted, I suggested they paint this black to make it actually open up the car. And actually this is, I don't know if it's functional, but these are actual holes now. So there's no stickers. This is actually factory paint, and it looks really, really great on the car. And it's a real subtle detail. Not a lot of cars have this, and I don't even know if it's even noticeable, but to me it looks great, and that's what I love about it. This also has the rear fog light installed, which complements and completes the look of the car. Now let's talk about the exhaust. This is a Miltech dual tip sport exhaust. I think it gives about 7 to 10 more horsepower, but it really opens up the sound of the car, and it's a nice buttery tone. No matter what speed I'm driving, if I'm flat out or if I'm just cruising around in a low gear, I always get head turns because the car sounds great and it's amazing. It's the best exhaust you can get for the Mini, in my opinion. Now you're probably all wanting to see what's under the hood. We've got this VIP engine stabilizer here, which is bolted to the frame of the car and bolted to the engine itself. This helps minimize engine movement during startup and also during idle, so it really makes it a little bit more stronger and a little bit more rigid. We've got this M7 tower brace here, and also the plates to help prevent mushrooming. We've got an Alta cold air intake with the silicone tube right here to really feed a lot more cold air into the engine. And I've also taken out the padding back here to really hear the whine of the supercharger in the cockpit. I've also got JCW 380cc injectors, MagnaCore wires, a better coolant tank, I've also got a 15% reduction pulley and a 2% crank pulley. So that's 17% overall. Really opens up the car. And then I just got a head refinish on the car. If you watch my other video, that talks about the head refinish. But I basically had a burn valve in cylinder number 2, and I got a replacement head with all those cylinder ports ported out to fit the JCW intake exhaust valves. That's really going to open the car up. I'm still babying it at this moment just to break it in a little bit before I start having some fun with it. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the engine. As far as the interior goes, nothing has changed. It's all stock. I do love these English leather seats that were available in 2006 as well. They really add a nice sort of detail to the car. And I also love this geometric dash panel that was factory on the car as well. Other than that, the interior has been left alone. So that does it for the walk around of this car. I hope you like it as much as I do. I'm going to be doing more content on the Mini soon, and I hope that you come back and check that out. I'm real excited for the next video. With that in mind, please like and subscribe for more content. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and your support is really going to help. Thanks for watching.